statement. I told you it was a statement. This is what we think of this stuff. This is what we think of this crap. Just so y'all really understand.
Did you get them all?
Exactly what you think about this. What we think about it.
Did you get them all?
The signs?
Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 more.
No, we just borrowed a couple.
Okay.
What does this sign mean to you?
It means infringement on our Second Amendment, and this shows us that we don't care. So this was gifted to me anonymously. I did not take this. It was gifted to me like this by an anonymous person. So all I'm doing, because I did not take this, somebody else gave it to me anonymously, I'm delivering it back to its owners. That's what we think of that. And I know that's not your guys' fault, but deliver it to your masters.
How are you feeling 2 days before the inauguration?
Excited. Trump violated our Second Amendment rights. He endorsed violations of the Fourth Amendment. He endorsed and supported violations of the First Amendment. Trump sucks. Biden's even worse. So you might get the luau we all know is coming. We're open carrying at any event or protest that should be permitted. That's the wording of the ordinance, along with rocking 40-round mags, which is double the legal limit here in the city.
What would happen if they tried to arrest you?
We will exercise our Second Amendment the way it was intended to prevent that from happening.
Walk out of here. That's all you gotta do.
Nobody gets arrested.
Say again, sorry, my radio keeps coming through my ear.
Are you saying that if you try to get arrested, you'll shoot back at the cops?
I said that we'll use the Second Amendment the way that it was intended. We will defend ourselves. Every time my boys come to this stuff, they come with the understanding that they could be arrested, and they come with the understanding that they refuse to be arrested. I hope that paints a picture for you.
Ron Paul Militia, huh?
Woo!
We decided, we were talking about how, like, you know, in protests in the Middle East, a lot of times they'll carry their photos of their religious leaders, right? Like, you know, the Ayatollah, you know, different clerics and whatnot, and these big posters, and they'll just carry them around. And it's like, you know, you see crowds of thousands with these big posters of, you know, their religious clerics and their leaders. So we're like, all right, well, what can we do that's similar to that would also be a gigantic shitpost? And we're like, all right, we'll just print out a picture of Ron Paul and carry it around and claim to be the Ron Paul Militia, and that's how it was born.
Polite society is an armed society, right? You look many times in history where the government tends to go very tyrannical on people that are unarmed. And so America has a great history of being armed. You know, it's a very rare country to have that, but it's the nature of our country. You know, when the British came to try to take guns, you know, that started something, right? It's very easy to conquer and tyrannize people when you take away their weapons.
Transgender flag?
It's not a minor attracted person's flag?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What is it? He said it's a transgender flag. Of
Oh,
course.
all right. Transgender's all right. Yeah, we don't got
Are you sure that's not a minor attracted person's flag?
I'm positive.
All right. No, transgender's great. All right.
Sure looks like one to me.
No.
I hate pedophiles just as much as anyone else.
Can you talk about the intersection between gun rights and trans rights?
Well, if someone is transgender and they have someone that and there's a violent bigot that wants to attack them or wants to kill them, then if they're able to carry a gun, then they're going to be able to protect themselves. So if the harder that it is for someone to be able to buy a gun or be able to carry a gun, then the harder it is for someone that's a minority, for example, someone who's transgender or someone who's black. It's going to be harder for them to be able to get a gun and carry it with them to defend themselves. And so, like this past year when Governor Northam signed a law taking away the ability of people to get a concealed carry permit through an online class, that's something that's going to be detrimental to people that are marginalized in society, and that could be victims of a hate crime.
Yeah. That's not an insurrection. Yeah.
Oh,
Excuse us for a second.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse us.
Going around.
Gonna win.
All right.
Use this. Clear a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole. Make a hole. Yeah. You first.
6 feet. Back up. Yep.
Back up.
Cutting through.
Absolutely. God bless you guys.
Second Amendment.
Hey, if any of y'all want to have a dialogue, I'm a leader of Cowboys Virginia, so we can talk. I mean, you know, I don't see no problem.
Right now.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, all right, guys. Hey, God bless you guys, man. Thank you for being here, man. Exercise your rights. Hey, God bless you guys. Hey, God bless you guys. Thank you guys. We love you guys. We don't have no hate toward in our heart at all. God bless you guys.
The message is that we have to make sure that we can protect our community from the KKK, before we can protect our community from this police brutality or from any terrorists, foreign or domestic. We have to make sure that we are able to protect our black queens and our black kings, and make sure our kids are able to be safe as well and be tamed and taken care of, just like any other family. We need to be able to protect ourselves. America was just able to see what we have been experiencing our entire life. So for them to actually see it at their own front doorstep, it's kind of was an eye-opener for them, I believe.
Black power, black power. Black power.
What's up?
Thank you.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much.
Especially us as black people should always be able to have the right to bear arms. It's in the Constitution. That is something that is a big thing for all Americans. To be the right to bear arms. So we come to exercise and be that beacon of light to really show our black people that, hey, if your rights are being taken away and if you feel things are happening to you unlawfully, then do something about it. Protect your property, protect yourself, protect your home. Own a gun. There's nothing wrong with it.
Keep moving.
Y'all feel good?
Yeah. Keep moving.
Rifles and shit.
Oh yeah.
Is there a problem?
Second Amendment flag, huh?
Yes, they do.
Proud of your boy.
Put some mental health laws up.
Proud of your boy. Thank you, bro. Thank you, proud of your boy.
Y'all stay safe.
Yeah, y'all stay safe too.
We're not against any other groups like Black Lives Matter. We support them. We don't involve ourselves with any Marxism or anything like that. We back the blue. We're basically peacekeepers. We don't want no trouble on either side. We're just, that's really about all that needs to be said. I mean, second's for everybody. Second is for everyone.
It's all about unity. BLM, Antifa, all that is we all Americans. At the end of the day, we all Americans. So
that's right.
Try to make it seem like political aisle. Everybody's talking about libertarianism and conservative. It doesn't matter. We all Americans. We all should get along, no matter what the issue is. Let's talk it out. We're all about peace. So if you have any issues, why can't we just come together at a round table?
Wish you a good day and march on.
Whatever. Conservative, libertarian, we take all the good ideas from both and try to work it out to make sure that we all happy. I mean, at the end of the day, we're in the best country, however you look at it, we're in the best country that you could be in. The absolute best, however you look at it.
USA, USA.
Let's take care of here. This is what it's about.
Amen.
nobody's lives is more important. Your life is important. Your life is important. I don't care what color you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's just all come together and take care of each other. Let's see what it's
Exactly.
about.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
We're not against anybody. We want everybody to join with us. We want everybody to participate in it. We want everybody to want a second member right. So we really want everybody to come together and show us that the Second Amendment right is for us and for the people, and it's nothing to be scared of.
This is your freedom.
We are here to fight for our country.
Yeah, a little less microphone.
Where is your energy?
You can't yell anymore.
Where is your energy? I see a lot of candles.
Oh!
What's up, Betty? Where's all my energy for my freedom?
Don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him.
You want to hit me with the flag?
I'm gonna defend my boy. I'm gonna defend my boy. I'm gonna defend my boy. You better step the fuck off.
This guy assaulted us. He hit my megaphone. That is all Antifa knows how to do. Antifa does not know how to do anything civilly.
You realize America's Antifa? We fought against
Antifa's a bunch of jackasses.
They're
a bunch of losers.
Fascism
Antifa
died in
is a bunch of
45.
losers.
Oh, fascism died, and why we still got Trump around?
Because he's not a fascist.
Oh, yeah, it's Trumpist, you dumbass. It's Hitlerism and fucking Mussolinism.
All
Trumpism.
you know how to do is
Deal with
violence.
It
Learn
is no
history.
Mussolini.
Shut the fuck up.
Make me. Come on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I thought you were a big badass. Come on. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. Right here, baby. Come on. You wanna step up? You wanna step up? Step up.
We have an Antifa here who's coming here to be violent. We're not the violent ones. He accosted me when he hit my megaphone. He is the one who cannot handle hearing somebody else's opinion. He is somebody who cannot handle it. He is here right now.
There he goes again.
There you go again. You touch me. There you go again. You're the one with the little brain. You cannot handle somebody else's opinion.
Man, this guy's like,
he's trash.
Come on.
Oh, I'm trash?
We have Antifa trash here today.
You're the media.
Shut up. Or BLM. In Virginia, we will never have gun confiscation. We will never have gun taxes here. And that is either you let numbnuts Northam have his way. That's what he wants to do. Our idiot governor is an embarrassment to us and our state. And as soon as we get rid of him on election day of this year, it'll be the best day ever.
Yeah, we're defying the unconstitutional ordinance. We're rocking mags with more of a capacity than what is legally allowed in the city. So, as long as the cops uphold their oath to the Constitution, we respect those who respect us. There won't be no issue.
Was that the main objective today?
The main objective was to show the legislative bodies that we're not going to comply with unconstitutional ordinances, especially when it comes to our capital, that we had no say in when these ordinances happened.
And so, why 3D print it?
Nobody knows about it. if you buy a gun through a dealer or transferred, or dealer rather, it's on record with the ATF, form 4473, I think, something like that. And you know, I just wanted to try it out too, off the books, you know.
So you 3D printed the law?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah, she is.
Sorry.
Well,
the fact that you can say off the books.
Well, off the books. Well, if we didn't have 3D printing, we would have making it out of metal, machining it yourself, which people can already do. 3D printing is just a natural continuation of that. For this particular receiver, I downloaded. It had the files to print everything. It had the instructions how to put everything together. It took me like a day. It takes like a day and a half to print, and I had like one a test run. It worked. It came out all right, and I printed a second one at a higher resolution, which is the one you see right here. And this one ran perfectly, ran fine. Absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for a better rifle. Took the parts, assembled it myself.
You guys want to face that way?
We're going to face this way if it's all right.
I think our guys would appreciate if you face the other way.
Can we do either or? One face this way, one face that way?
Why don't you just face that way and this way we're all cool.
You sure?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Shake their hand if they're okay with that.
There's so many different subgroups in here, and I hate for something to kick off.
All
I know
right.
you guys are...
Can one of us face this way and the rest face that way? Would that be okay? We just don't want to turn our back completely. One of us face this way, the rest face that way.
This is what I'll do, man. I'll stand behind you guys. I'll give you my word. All right? We feel more comfortable that way.
All right.
Thank you.
That's fine.
All right,
I'll
we'll
give
do
you my
that.
word.
Yep. Hey, line up. Come on, this up. Hey, go on down, Spread her out. You know what this portrays?
What's that?
The cops are behind us. They work for us.
I mean, are you surprised that they're just kind of not doing anything?
No.
You're pretty much violating.
Yeah,
like,
we're
two
heavily
different
armed.
statutes
They're not
here.
going to, so. And here you go, we're doing it right in front of them. So
Even with your back to them.
yeah, I respect them as much as I can for their position. I just hope that they uphold the Constitution.
Let's talk about the Republicans that are traitors. Let's talk about the Republicans that are hypocrites. Let's talk about the Democrats that are hypocrites. Let's talk about you continuing to support a system that continues to oppress each and every one of you. You're here unarmed. You have no opinion.
I saw in your Twitter account that you were there.
You're complying.
I saw there was an article in the Gateway Pundit today that said that you were in the Capitol with the traitors.
If I was in the Capitol, I would be arrested. You're
Well, I
complying.
heard that. You documented. You said you were on your Twitter account. Were you there?
You're complying.
Were you there?
I arrived at 6:30 p.m. You're eating the news just like everybody else does, bootlicker. You're complying. You're why my generation has to stand up, brother, because your generation failed.
I don't know you. I agree with you. I used to be hardcore Republican. I used to be like, yeah, I'm Republican. I'm proud of that. Not so much anymore. So I feel you on that. I don't know you. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm running independent, and I never thought I would do something like that because I grew up Republican versus Democrat. Now they're both screwing us to hell.
Correct. They both
All right,
are.
so we're on the same page on that. I don't want to steal this thunder. These guys are doing a good job. These are doing a good job. I just want to say something real quick for everyone here who knows a shit about history. It is a really, really bad sign when your elected officials and representatives and quote-unquote leaders hide and erect walls.
Hey, but
that's a
blue, right?
bad sign that shit's about to hit the fan.
Why are you here today?
We're here to defy the unconstitutional city ordinances.
What's the unconstitutional city ordinances?
Banning open carry of firearms at any protest or events that should be permitted and rocking 40-round mags, which is double the legal
Is it
limit.
Virginia open and carry?
Virginia is, Richmond is not when it comes to protests or events. You have to have a concealed carry permit, which I do not have.
So why do you have a gun today? Is that a real gun? Can it shoot?
Yes, because I don't care.
And today's Martin Luther
FAFO.
Okay, now today's Martin Luther King Day. Is there like some significance having Martin Luther King Day?
Much respect to Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay, do you guys hate Martin Luther King here? Because this is the South.
I just said much respect.
Okay, anybody else here hate Martin Luther King?
None of my guys hate Martin Luther King.
Okay, all right. Okay, what do you think about Biden? What would you say to Biden if he was standing right here?
He's straight trash.
Holy shit, he appeared.
Oh, God.
Sleepy
Please don't sniff me. Please do not sniff me.
Why do you hate Biden?
I don't like Biden or Trump. I think they both suck.
Well, yeah, what
That's
would
a
you do
very
to him?
ignorant question. That's a very ignorant question.
Why is it an ignorant question?
I would gladly have a conversation with Joe Biden if he could form a coherent sentence. I think we've had a great day. We've come out, we've showcased unity, we've showcased liberty. We've broken the unconstitutional city ordinances while upholding our own oaths that many of us took to the Constitution. We stand for everybody's freedom, everybody's liberty, and Sic Semper Tyrannis, and Virginia will not fall.
What comes next for you guys?
Preparation, same as always. Waiting to see what Trump hurt the Second Amendment enough. Now we got to deal with Joe Biden's administration trying to infringe on it as well. So we'll see what happens.